It is Riyadh season, and the king... Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned pro at the young age. What a pleasure it is to be. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. The jab just got blocked. Can't score with that jab. Beautiful counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Followed by Alvarez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dominant shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Beautiful counter punch. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Followed by Alvarez in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter lands. David Benavidez might be ready to go. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The Mexican monster's in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Only catching air with that hook. Can't score with that hook again. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The Mexican monster is down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Those counter punches have to hurt. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Benavidez that last. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How about that time counter shot? What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nobody home with that hook. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. That counter shot lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Catch and shoot. Just misses with that uppercut. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez. There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They exchange punches. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Those punches add up. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Where did that come from? What a shot.